Breathe of the trumpet and loud and free, Jesus is coming again.
So my friends, whatever we're going to need to survive this last time, it's in the mouth. The words of God are in your mouth. The words of faith is in your heart. If you hear them, when shall these things be? Now, I'm on to something here, and I can tell you right now, I'm not even sure if anybody's even listening to me. I'm watching the field here at the farm. They're all heading for the dining hall because they don't miss that, boy. They might skip prayer. They might skip a lot of things, but they don't miss the dining hall. And no, sir, boy, even though they can't always stand me down there preaching to them, they're going to go down and get that food because, you know, we got good food here. We grow just about everything. God is, oh no, we don't grow it. We plant it, and we water it, and we do the things that necessary. But God gives the increase, and wow, does He give us an increase. Fresh vegetables, fresh milk, butter, cream, yogurt, beans, rice. Deer season has just been over, and we've actually been able to go right here on our farm and slay most of the deer to make our deer meat. Isn't that something? Oh, ain't God good? He gives us so many blessings. And then He gives me the satellite hookup so I can come in here, and He blessed me with a wireless microphone, a wireless earphone, so I can get up and walk around a little bit and say, ain't God good? And to know that my voice going through this little microphone, which is about a quarter of an inch long, penetrating square up into Satan's domain and crying out, Satan, your kingdom, the God of this world, the new world order, the religious system, the apostasy of this generation, your kingdom coming down. God is going to answer by fire. We don't believe it. Oh, come on, people. What do you think? You think you're telling me you don't believe me? Oh, my Lord. You're really some, Mr. Satan. Yeah, they said to Jesus, tell us. Hey, child of God. Hey, brother, sister, over there in Manchuria, over there in south of Asia. Oh, over there in the Horn of Africa. Hey, you out there in the West Coast. You over there in Scandinavia. Hey, my dear friend, it's somehow by the sovereign will of God, you turned on a radio, and out of it came a voice penetrating into the midst of the darkness of this hour. Because the scriptures are very clear. Darkness has covered the earth, and gross darkness the people. How true, how true, how true, how true. And we're in darkness. The government doesn't know what to do. Our armies can't win a war. Our military might can't subdue humanity. Our controls upon the human nature are insufficient. What, we got over 1 million prisoners? 1 million? There was an account that took place right here in South Carolina yesterday of a school, and they've already dismissed the policeman now. Yes, sir. He's a school resource officer, and there was a young girl in there, a young student, who used her cell phone, which is not supposed to be done during class. So the teacher asked her to give up her phone until the class was over. And the girl said, no way, I ain't going to do it. No, sir, you can't have my phone. And so they said, then you're excused. You may leave the class. The girl said, no, I ain't going to go. You can't make me go. Then they called in the policeman, and he said, young lady, you've got to leave. You're disturbing the class. No way, you ain't going to make me go. And so the policeman, he ended up using force. And as she resisted him, She fell to the floor, and he literally had to drag her out. What do you think they've done? They fired the policeman. Can you imagine? We're expecting our policemen. Police brutality. Yeah, well, tell me something, friend. I watched one the other day on the highway. He stopped behind a car, and how careful he had to approach that car from an angle that they couldn't see him, because of all the reports of people shooting. Oh, we know the policemen shoot too. But they ain't got no right. It's all right for us to shoot the policemen. No, it's not all right. This is a lawless society. And the laws are being broken by both the law keeper and the law breaker. We're breaking the sensibility of the law. Why would you want a policeman? Why would you want a policeman to come out and face up to your belligerent attitude of anybody and be threatened by it and then not protect himself from your harm? No, my friends, we're screwed up. We are screwed up in our authority. I pray for the policemen. I think most of us, if you're a Christian, you need to get out of it. You can't apply Christian principles. When they asked John the Baptist, the soldiers, they said, John the Baptist, what should we do? We're soldiers. He said, do no violence. Well, there's only one way. A soldier's going to not be able to do violence, and that's to stop being a soldier. You're not going to live in this country in America and live like the Americans and live like the rest of the world and not be a lawbreaker. They're going to pass laws that you're going to break while you're sleeping. Yes, sir. They're going to make it illegal for you to pray, to read your Bible, to say Jesus. They're already doing it and being sanctioned by the religious world as they come up with new forms of worship. And, hey, what I say unto one, I say unto the others. Are you going to listen to me? Are you hearing me? He that hath ears to hear, let him hear. Can I hear from you? Will you take the effort that I have been put forth here in the last hour to talk to you? Will you put forth just a little effort to give me a call? I sure would like to know, unto one is this prophet sent. Are you one? Are you one?